It's there.
Okay.
Okay, so welcome to Sassy but Classy podcast. This is episode one of the drama.
A lot of it.
All the drama. First, I want to just go and start off. What is the week like? What has
Well,
your week been like so far?
okay. So first and foremost,
Oh,
well,
I'm sorry. Wait.
I'm
Let's
gonna name
introduce
there.
ourselves. I done skipped the whole introduction. I'm trying to get ahead because all this drama we got going on. I'm excited.
I
Go ahead.
can't wait.
Go ahead, sis. Introduce yourself.
All right. So my name is Pumpkin Spice. Please remove the P out the middle. The female with the unique genetic blueprint.
Period. And this, y'all already know it's your girl Mia, your favorite daddy, your baby daddy favorite bald head.
Bow.
Uh,
Bow.
uh,
Bow.
so, sis, now we can start about this week. This recap. What's going on? How your week been?
Well, my week went well because it was my birthday on Tuesday.
Period.
Um,
Scorpios with y'all freaky self.
hashtag Scorpio season.
Mm,
Yeah, blessed, highly favored, able to see another day. Nothing big.
nothing big,
A
nothing
lot of
big. I
stuff
could
going
honestly say my day has
on.
been going good. It's been going pretty good my week. Setting goals and accomplishing them.
What goals are we setting?
For my business, most part, mostly just getting that together. Bella, what is going on?
Listen, and the sad part about it, my damn daughter done took her ass upstairs.
And you can still hear her?
No, she right next to me. That's why you can hear her.
Oh,
I'm gonna go move her because she about to work my damn nerves. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back.
okay, go ahead, handle that.
So what? So what is it that you promoted, sis?
You know, a lot of things. Contacts, lashes, lash extension health, the works, just getting that stuff out there.
Okay, and you have an event coming up, don't you?
Oh, yes, my very first networking event is coming up. I'm three excited
Congratulations.
about that. Three excited. Not two,
Congratulations.
but three excited, huh?
I say congratulations.
Thank you, baby. Yes.
Make sure y'all
So
come out and show out.
support is somewhere in Palm Beach Gardens. I'll post the flyer up.
She just want to be in the camera, y'all. That's all. She's worse
She's
than my
spoiled.
worse than my daughter.
She's spoiled.
Yeah, don't do
That's
that.
what that is.
So I guess we'll wait for Miss Wu to come in and join us.
I mean, let's just get into this one. The first topic for tonight.
Okay,
Let's
let's
go
do it.
straight into that one. I married my goddaddy because I know you've been waiting to go in on this one. So let's go ahead and just get it out the way. Let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Woo, child. Um, I don't know who to believe, what to believe, because old girl is saying that that's not, it's not her in the picture, or she don't know the man. It's so much to dissect because so much has come out.
With
But
who?
with the accusation of the guy and the female, does she know him? How long she
The
been messing with him?
goddaddy? I'm talking about the
Yeah,
goddaddy
I
one. The goddaddy
know.
stuff from
She's
Fort
saying,
Pierce.
yeah, she's saying that's not her in the picture.
Oh, the baby picture.
Yes, that's not
Yeah,
her.
no, that's not her. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, that wasn't her.
No, no, I was reading the people like comments who like actually know them. It was a couple of posts that I was seeing in the comments that I was seeing. No, that's they said that wasn't her. That wasn't her in the baby picture.
Okay.
But on the mama page, there was a post on the mama page where the mama shared where he was talking about when she ran away when she was 14.
Yes.
Oh, please help me find my goddaughter.
I missed that.
Hmm. Yeah. So
I would like to say for that, I don't think old girl know what she has gotten herself into.
Hmm.
He has pretty much groomed the beautiful, because she's a beautiful young girl,
She is very
into
pretty.
what it is that he wants. I don't think he can. I think once she finds out the truth, she'll leave him. She don't look like she's gonna be the one to sit there and take it or try to justify whatever he got going on. But then I saw a live of another young lady that aired some really bad things about him, as far as him potentially having, allegedly having HIV.
Hmm.
And allegedly, she said the girl looked like as if she did not know that was a thing. I would pray to God that's not what it is. Do they have kids together?
No,
They have no
she
kids.
got
So,
pregnant. She got pregnant when she was 16, but I didn't see anything about like where it said she who her baby daddy was.
oh, okay. And her thing was like, oh, I want older men that have money, that know what they want, blah, 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 blah. Older men, some of them have money, and a lot of them don't know what the hell they want.
But the thing about it, what was so crazy about that shit, they live in a housing
Girl, I was just
development.
getting ready to say that little two side by side thing.
They live in a housing.
With a little table out in the front. Walls dirty in a bit.
You know what? She like it. I love it, bro. I just I don't know what else to say.
I just, yeah.
It's just like
That's all I can say.
as a mother to a teenager dog, it's almost like okay, we try to do our best for our teenage daughters and we can only like teach them so much and try to protect them from so much to the point where sometimes you just gotta let go so that way okay she's gonna have to learn on her own. It
That's
is
a
what it
kind
is. Life just gonna have to hit her because I know I'm going through it real bad like with mine whereas like I'm trying to teach her better to show her better but it's like at some point you're gonna have to let it go and if they fighting so much, life is just gonna have to hit them.
yeah, because at that age you get that all that fighting and them rebelling because that's where they're trying to figure out who they are and
Hmm.
where they fit in, and so you're gonna get a lot of that because they're still trying to figure. And then once we get to that, people are like, damn, mom was right. Like then you think back, you're like, okay, that's why she was doing that. But you do gotta go to the faith because I know I ain't listen shit. I don't do
We all
nothing.
done been there because you couldn't
And I
tell me
like,
nothing because I knew every damn thing as a teenager. So
yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree with that. So I just, like I said, I just hope this girl don't get in too deep and then just start to regret what's going, what has happened. But they show capitalizing, child. They got a YouTube, they got a booking agent, but they got a page. They be doing their little live, they TikToks be booming. Just like y'all just mad because we using
and he's so
a
ugly.
negative for positive.
And he's so ugly.
Girl, when he turned around and kissed her, I damn near threw up in my mouth.
I think I did throw up in my mouth,
And then
bro.
the second time, you could see her facial expression, like, damn, bitch, I already kissed you one time.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you can tell she was getting annoyed. Yeah, but now it's like he's doing too much for the camera.
Yeah, child. And then someone came and vandalized his house. They said, like, sprayed all his cars up there.
For real? Oh Lord, I didn't see that.
Yes, honey. Like, they going for the jugular. I don't know. That thing got to be deeper. There's underlying issues with all that outside of them being together and getting married at Office Depot. Yeah,
What?
they got married at Office Depot. You didn't see the fax machine, the copy machine
Bitch,
behind them.
shut up.
Yeah. The bed had like 6 cupcakes on the table.
That is some
Like,
ghetto mess. That's some ghetto mess,
and
bro.
they see no food to feed the people. They probably
That
had
is some ghetto mess.
they had public chicken in the box that they were feeding everybody. Yeah, that like for me to get married, that's definitely not how I wanted to look or be. The man had like 6 different color whites on. I don't know. It was just I don't know. And then they say his family was there. How your family there just condoning some foolishness like that?
Yeah, but you know, her mama was not for that shit at all, dog.
Mom Dukes was in there talking about I do this. I got this book, that book. I ain't even got to touch it. I said, God damn, what?
Period. Go ahead, Mama Dukes. Do what you
Mom
gotta
Dukes
do for your
said,
cub.
she said all she gotta do is get them spirits, baby. She ain't gotta touch it. But she said she,
Mhm.
she admitted her flaws and her history and her past and what she did, and none of her other kids faults her for that.
But that one,
But I don't know if she was ever in the system or was she around the family
she
members.
got adopted by a white lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got adopted.
All right.
So her like when she referenced her mom, she talks about the white lady. She doesn't talk about the black lady.
Okay, so that's how that go.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, we just need to pray for sis.
Yeah, especially with
And I
that
think,
especially with that HIV thing.
like, I don't know. But then, well, you said she didn't have a kid with him or nothing like that. And that's
No,
a
but I
little,
mean, but just because they don't have a kid together, that don't mean they ain't having unprotected sex either.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to say. At the end of the day, if we are going to, as adults, indulge in sexual activity, I'm trying to be good because y'all know I be cussing so damn much. I'm trying to be nice today.
Mhm.
I think that that's something that we should do as responsible adults. If we finna do rock out or whatever the case may be, okay, bro, we finna go down to this clinic, bitch. I'm not finna let you go by yourself because I heard you could buy test results now online.
What?
Yes, bitch. Like, I mean, with the lab number, the count number, all together. And I found this out from somebody that I'm assuming maybe might have done it. I didn't ask any questions. They were just showing me the website how you can do it. I said, oh, is that so? Okay. So now at this point, I don't even trust you to go by yourself. We finna go together, and we're going back together to get our test results. But 9 times out of 10 doesn't happen because of the fact that most people are having like just hookups or one night stands, and you ain't really trying to rock with a person like that. So at that time, you don't do that. But if you do that hookup, you still should get yourself checked after you have that initial engagement with that person. Because you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, I agree.
Free.
I agree.
Yeah, so it's just I'm just hoping that's
But
not.
because she's so young, she probably didn't even think about doing all of that.
Yeah, she
And
did.
then from that girl live who did say something about them him having the HIV and her getting the approval to let her know from her mom, like, well, all of them old heads, because this man, they were saying like he was fucking born in like 1940 something. I'm over exaggerating, but the bitch is old
Bitch,
as fuck.
I'm gonna say.
He old as fuck though. G-O and ugly. That's an ugly man.
Girl, all that shit is, yeah.
That's nasty.
I'll be in the bed sleep.
He look like he look like he started breathing when he sleep.
Listen, mouth wide open. Nigga can't even hold his motherfucking bladder right, man. Pissing all this baby shit. Look like he pissed on himself.
Look at this one. Look at Miss Lady. Look at Miss Lady. Miss Lady. Miss
Oh,
Lady.
she's rolling in?
Yep, look at her.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh,
You finally want to join?
Yes.
You heard the sexy voices?
Yes.
Really?
Oh my God. Speaking of sex, let's get into the main topic, bro. The main topic right now. What's going on with Miss Jada Pinkett? The Entanglement Volume 2. The internet is mad. There's a lot of mad niggas with Miss Jada. What's y'all thoughts, ladies? Do you feel like she was wrong? What she said?
Then we'll cheat first.
We ain't talking about cheating.
Talk about the comment how she made that.
She made a comment today about her and Will. Their sex journey was hard.
Probably boring.
You think so?
I mean, but I honestly don't think what she said was wrong. I don't know what the big deal is. Like, why everybody's so mad?
Because it's a woman and not a man.
I don't know about that.
Not a man.
People justify men's actions. They don't justify a woman's actions.
I just feel
Woman
like
is
she need to
always
keep
wrong.
their business off red table talk.
But that's what makes
You say that's what made the show?
yeah, because she's so open and vulnerable, and she just lets you just get into that life. Because us looking at celebrities, we think they got it together, like they just and she kind of like just shined the light, like, no, we ain't got our shit together. We're human. You know, we need help. Nah, she need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, you
No, thank you. I was just gonna say that's like a whole bunch of bullshit.
Professional.
Look, she
Hey, listen, I
got
stop
killed.
real quick. I can't think of no more lies.
Look, bro, first of all, I just feel like, okay, what she said, what it sounded like she meant was, when it comes down to women and us being sexual, it's almost like we expect for our man, our counterpart, whoever, to know what we want.
I agree.
Right. And this is something that I said on an interview that I did, where I was like, women feel like if you're so in tune with me, if you're so in love with me, you should know what I want without me telling you. But within that same sense, you like in the same breath, like you can't expect for a man to know what you want if you're not communicating that shit, bro. Like that's unrealistic.
He has to be open to you teaching him of how to please you.
Yeah, but they've been married for like 22, 23 years. So I mean, I wouldn't think
but you still can learn.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. But I don't think that he's gonna still know everything as the years go by, because she may start feeling differently. So with
now,
that
after having Alcina, he damn sure know what the hell she like now.
Exactly.
That's
And
why
have
she
you
need to tell
He
him.
doing the thing, girl.
First of all, have you seen Jit?
Hey,
Jit
pull that
packing.
bitch all the way down to the bottom.
Jit be packing, okay? He's packing. So
and we'll probably like so if you compare the two, you know, you ain't get the same you get what I'm saying?
right.
So, you know, maybe what was working before him may not be working after the entanglement. You get my drift?
So something probably had to change within from February to August. You see what I did there?
Yeah, we go. Oh, they gonna eat us up, boy. They gonna kill us.
Something probably changed from February to August. And Will just got lost in the sauce between spring and summertime, bro. Like, I don't know.
Because we don't know the dynamics of the situation based with what we're given and what she said. She did nothing wrong because she's communicating, to her partner on how she feels and what he needs to do to fill that void or that space or issue she has.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I told you earlier when we were talking, the only thing I would like for them to do is to show us how they resolve all these issues, because we see all the issues, but how are they resolving them so we can see how it all plays out. I think that's the missing link. He'll be at the little table, damage control.
Of course, he's gonna do damage control like he did the last time when she outed her relation. Well, she didn't out it. August outed it
because he felt like she took advantage of that goddamn boy child.
She definitely did.
He felt way about that, man. Like, bitch, you ain't finna do me like that. Hell no.
I don't put this good wood on you too. And Jada look like she steamed her vagina, right, Kim?
That's right.
Jada
look like she steamed her vagina, so maybe maybe he was a little sprung.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody screaming no?
Yeah, you heard that?
That must be Mikey.
Yes.
He should be asleep.
She's trying to find herself too now, Mia. You remember that, right?
Who, Jada?
Yeah, she's trying to find herself.
She's trying to find
You know,
herself. She found
yeah,
it
you
in
know, they're
August.
trying to find their niche, their zen, and spirituality, and being able to face all their traumas and trials and tribulations to heal themselves. So she's more vocal with everything than she used to be. Instead of holding everything in, and she has an issue, she just talks about it.
AKA, so it sounds like she's just trying to open her throat chakra.
Yeah, she might want that though, baby. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. They got kids, so I'm assuming something was right in the beginning.
Exactly.
But my girl did not say nothing about like if
I don't know. I would really want to know, like, why everybody was so upset about what she said. I don't really understand it. I don't
let's
really understand why everybody's so upset about it.
see if we can find some comments here to
Because
read.
it's
But you
her.
know,
If it was
if
anybody
you
else that they didn't care about, they probably wouldn't be mad. Probably wouldn't care.
if you ain't packing, you can't get mad at nobody, bro.
You ain't packing, you ain't macking.
You got a little Peter Rocker there.
So you think that's what it is? He's lacking?
These people crazy. She want Tupac. I'm done.
Stop.
Yeah, the comments, oh my God, the comments was so hilarious because they was like, oh, well, she can't say that. Oh, what she did was she tweeted something on Twitter about she never said that their sex life was bad. What she said was basically she was just trying to say that the journey itself was challenging. But then a lot of comments on like Instagram on the shade room and stuff, they were saying, well, explain August Alsino. Explain
She never
August.
even like
Explain
admitted
that
to it.
entanglement, huh?
She never really admitted to that. She kind of just like
Brushed over it.
like dummied that shit down and just left our ass there. Like, bit F y'all. This is my shit. Yeah, I smashed him. I'm gonna tell you I smashed him type of thing. Like she did that shit so smooth, man.
She was a smooth criminal.
I've been there. G. Got her husband to the side. He probably did his own shit too, Jay.
But I mean, with her even like outing the drama with them, I just feel like that's probably why a lot of people was upset. I think maybe because she keeps outing their drama, like their business.
So you think that should have been a personal thing? That should have been like discussed among them?
Maybe that's probably what everybody upset about. Because I mean, I even see where 50 Cent had posted something about it.
Yeah.
He wrote talking about why she keep doing shit like this. It makes the relationship appear weak. First entanglement, now this. Come on, WTF.
Do you think it make the relationship weak that the fact that she's voicing their trials and tribulations in this long-term relationship?
Whose business is it really?
It ain't our business, it's their damn business.
But because of her platform and what
I mean,
her
but
platform
what she's doing is she's trying to have like a healthy
open
outlet.
dialogue.
Yeah, like a healthy outlet for dialogue, for conversation. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what is supposed to be, right?
Correct.
But again, with that being said, does everything have to be so personable? Like, does everything have to be about y'all sex? Like, I'm not saying everything is, but I just feel like some stuff should just be kept unsaid,
Okay.
A lot of stuff in their case should be kept unsaid.
especially with her having the entanglement.
Yeah. Okay, but and weak. I don't know if I would want to say weak.
Yeah, I don't want to say it was weak either.
Yeah, because a lot of I don't know where we're gonna go next, but a lot of women tend to not say anything, not out of account to air out their relationship per se, but to protect whomever they're in a relationship with from looking a certain type of way. So 9 times out of 10, like we really do want to blast your ass, but because we have sympathy and empathy for you bum bitches, we don't air your ass out.
They probably it probably got something to do with the publicity embarrassment or your peer embarrassment too, which is why they keep it in.
Okay. Oh, that's true too. So that's like, for example, we're still in October, right? Okay, so let's the domestic violence. This month, all these celebrities have come out and like, and that was the thing. Oh, it was because of who he was. I didn't want to make him look bad. I didn't want to this. So it's like you deal with all those things to try to protect that person. So I think she has done that so long that she just done it. Because she was with Tupac. She never really talked much about their relationship out of respect.
That man been dead for about 40 years and Will still threatened by him.
And dead.
That must have been some golden dick, bro.
That been fine as fuck, though, sir.
Bradley called him ugly today.
Nah, that man, oh, jeez.
I said, Bradley, that man is not ugly because she had a Tupac shirt on, and she was like, I don't want to wear this shirt. He's ugly. Girl, I fell out.
He was cute. He was cute.
I fell out. I'm like, bro, whatever, shit.
Yeah,
But no,
she doing a little face, child.
So you think it's like a midlife crisis?
Girl that did that because she gonna smash that little boy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is the end of it.
She done shaved her head off. She done slept with Augie. She done talked to the Buddha man. And
okay, but we was talking earlier about Will and the speculations of Will liking men allegedly and having sex with boys and men and stuff like that. You ever heard about that, Kel? Yeah. See, Punky didn't hear about it until recently.
Maybe that's why the relationship is not.
I mean, because I also
she like a man,
quote unquote swingers.
Hey,
go to sleep.
No.
He said no. Go to sleep.
You said swing. Oh yeah, I did hear that they
were swingers because at one point I think they did have that in the media where they came out saying that they were swingers.
That's a lie.
It is a lie.
Because then now I know their daughter was talking about being in a polygamous relationship.
Yes, she's open for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am back.
But listen, I have learned communication has suit me better because I'm allowed to vent and say what I need to say and be done with it. Like I'm not stressed about it, thinking about damn why I ain't say this, why I ain't say that. Sometimes I get a little harsh with it. I need to learn that. Mm-hmm. I feel like communication is definitely key because a person will never know how you truly feel if you don't tell them. I
mean, but communication with sex, like they said on the Red Table Talk, is something that it's never been hard for me to tell a bitch. So I don't know why that's hard for them. But if I have a problem, I'm gonna tell you, look, buddy, you're just not hitting this corner the right way, or it's just not giving.
Or sometimes you don't even say nothing; you just move a certain way, like yeah, bitch, like hold on now, like
yeah, help me.
Or you try to arch a little higher or some shit, you know what I mean? So you kind of facilitate where you want to be. But listen, I'm gonna be on a buck. If that bitch is like this, no, my motherfucking pinky, but longer than that. You ain't gotta worry about me saying shit to you, bitch, because I ain't talking to your ass no more. And that's on everything.
So would you? Okay, so you'll cut them off.
Period, bitch. Like, and then block.
So you're not gonna tell them?
Ooh, I ain't gotta tell you because after you smack me, I stop talking. I block you, bitch. You better know what the fuck going on. Because you know
But
me,
that's just like you're expecting this man to read your mind. Remember what we just said? You can't just expect somebody to read your mind without you telling them. So
you
you
know,
should at least tell this man that his dick too small.
sis, I don't like to crush the male ego because these bitches right
See,
here
nah,
shooting
see, that's
bitches,
why these niggas be around here
shooting
slinging
bitches.
little community dick out here, not knowing that they shit is small as hell when they should know.
No, but if they be like, oh, I used to tie the pumpkin. No, bitch. We smashed one time and I didn't fuck with you no more because your shit was small. So don't even
But
try.
what about the ones that got a big dick and still don't know what to do with it?
That's the worst one. Because they be like, laying there like, oh my God, this bitch just pissed me off. I waited all this time and this all the fuck I'm getting. That's all that's in your mind. Like, damn, fuck.
Yeah.
Same shit cut off the same way. Straight cut your ass off. Block through. Bye.
So you're not telling him.
So I do need to work on that because we're talking about like what Jada's saying. Yeah, that I should communicate that.
That's what she. I think that's really what she was saying about the What was the word she used?
But the male ego is so fragile.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, but listen, sis, these niggas is motherfucking ramming shopping carts on the side of a bitch car because they don't want to talk to their ass. They shooting bitches because a bitch tell them no.
I mean, in that sense, yes, I understand. You have to tread
You
lightly.
can just say it's not you, it's
it's
me.
me. Yeah. But let him know.
It's not me.
But just let him know what the problem is.
Yeah.
So how would you tell a person that? Let's run a good little
A dialogue? Okay.
I'm in that thing. Okay, so okay, we're done.
Bro, and I thought Kim was dramatic, bro.
Okay, so I'm done now. So now how you gonna tell me?
Okay, so now you done.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, right? You know you have a big dick.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's not right for me.
What you mean it's not right for you?
My vagina, you know, she's sensitive and I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay.
It's not you, it's me. My vagina it's just not. I don't think we're compatible.
Just put the tip in.
No, thank you.
Yep. I hope you got your thing on mute. Why are you looking like that, Kim?
No, thank you. And just leave it at that.
These men out here, baby.
No, but it's really scary though. Like all jokes aside, and now being that you're talking about domestic violence month, and we are at the end of domestic violence awareness month, and I just feel like even with like it's like we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. You do have to tread lightly on how you try to communicate certain things because you don't want to crush their ego, but I think we should still be able to say what we need to say at the end of the day.
You still should be able to say what you need to say with, you know, at least you're communicating to them as to why you're not going to be moving forward in that relationship. So, for example,
yeah, you gone.
I just don't think it's a good time for, you know, this situationship, relationship, whatever it's called. I got a lot on my plate, and I don't think I'll be giving you 100%, and that would not be right for you. That would be, you know, a little selfish on my part. So it's best that I just, you know, let you know now that, you know, before things get any further and, you know, you see later on down the line that I'm not giving you 100%.
That was smooth. That was smooth. But then now they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you want to talk to me? Who are you talking to? What? You're."
I didn't say anything about talking to anybody. I told you my plate was full.
Okay. With what?
Oops. Projects.
What kind of project you got going on?
Well,
where's the 11 o'clock at Diablos?
Huh?
It's almost 11 o'clock. Go to bed.
Ooh. Well, I got, some projects. I got some, things that I'm working on that I need to focus on.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing too much, man. Let me go and find somebody else, man. You got too much going on, man.
Yeah. You get somebody, you move on to the next with that almond joy.
Damn. Not almond joy. Short and thick.
Got short. Only got one nut.
What's up?
Oh my God, y'all are stupid. I can't live.
Kim, are you serious right now?
What?
Y'all need help.
Yeah, almond joy.
On that note,
the almond joy only got one nut.
They do, and they got which one? We talking about the one with the coconut in it or the plain one?
Oh my God, we is not finna do this. We not.
Oh, the one with the
we
coconut.
Not.
Coconut don't
we're
have
not.
no nut.
Next.
Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, go ahead.
You got one nut.
Y'all is retarded.
You know how you need one mic? They need one nut, but they're not gonna get that nut with you.
Okay, where's my y'all is crazy.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
So we got next thing that we're gonna talk about is this babysitting situation going wrong, where this mother, she is a stripper turned rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Left her son with a current boyfriend that she is dating. And she says that allegedly the boyfriend, I hope y'all ready for this. The boyfriend put screws in the son's anus, and the little boy was pooping on himself for about a month and a half, 2 months, to the point where she had to put him back in diapers. So now it's coming out that it's all for clout, maybe, allegedly, who knows? Because the story is still unfolding. And yeah, let's talk about it. Let's dissect this situation. What do y'all feel? Or how do y'all feel about mothers leaving their kids with people who they barely know? And what do you think about the situation?
That's the first question. Why are you leaving your kid with somebody that you barely know to go to attend to your own thing? When you have kids, your stuff comes second, they come first. So you need to make sure that they are well taken care of before you step out and do what you need to do. What happened to other family members? Okay. An actual babysitter that you pay for overnight services. Somebody that you trust. But you leave him home with a guy you barely know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she said that she felt as if she could trust him because her son built a bond with him. So she felt like he was someone she could trust. And, she was referring to him to his first name, blase. But my thing is, she went to do a show in Orlando. So it wasn't like you went down the street and you went to a whole nother city. Not saying that, no, we're not blaming mom or whatever. We're just painting the scenario and putting it together based on what we have. Okay, so let's just put that out there. We're not blaming anybody because the most important person in this whole story is the child.
It's the child.
So something has happened to this child. They need to figure out who, when this happened and it took place. So I say that to say, I don't feel that everybody that we associate ourselves with as far as casually, situationship, talking ship, because there's so many ships out there that our children should be introduced in those type of situations. 9 times out of 10, they don't even need to know the hell you stay in. So I just feel like I don't know how long this relationship was. I'm not sure the dynamic of that situation. but allegedly old girl was trying to get money from dude before all this came out. So now everyone says she's not a credible person. People who know her. I would hope that this is not something she would have done for whatever it is she's trying to gain.
For clout,
Yeah,
basically.
that's what I'm just saying. I would
Yeah.
pray to God that's not what's about to unfold. And this idiot going on live with some lady in a jacket, bitch, she's not a lawyer. Well, I don't know if the lady's a lawyer, but if she is, you need to fire her. First and foremost, why is a person of that caliber sitting on a goddamn live with you? No, we ain't doing no lies. We about to file these paperwork and we going to this courthouse.
Right.
Lady on the live talking, I'm talking like you a lawyer, you talking like that, you don't even have the lingo, you just talking like a regular, no. Oh, in Florida, they'll just come and get you. No, they can't do that because it's allegations. And because it's been so long, now they have to do an investigation. So like if it was happened that same day, that's a whole different story. They bring you in for questioning right there. And then I don't even think the guy lived here anyways.
So is she from Florida?
She is. She is from here.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from here. It's a sad situation.
It is a sad situation. My thoughts on it is that I really feel like, baby girl should have just been better. She should have done better as far as like picking out who the hell she was gonna have her son with. And I agree with y'all, like you can't be too trustworthy. Whether you feel like you could trust somebody or not, like me with my kids, I would never like just leave them with anybody random to go do anything. Like I'm gonna either ask my mom, a cousin, somebody to like get my kids before I ask some niggas. Like that's a bit weird. That's too much.
You never know when the mask gonna fall off.
But I don't know. But there was other people in the home as well. It was another kid and her cousin was also there. So we just have to wait to see how this story unfolds. And it's sad and it's unfortunate that, an innocent child had to be placed in the middle of whatever their situation was or what they got going on. It's sad. And just pray for that child. And instead of doing lives and putting filters and shit on, you need to be trying to get your child some help.
Definitely need to take him to the doctor. Like that would have been my first thing to do. Like, cause did she even say anything about taking him to the doctor or anything like that? I don't know.
Not in any of the most current things, so I'm not sure. Like, sometimes you can't put everything out. You gotta leave a little bit because you don't know how people or what's gonna happen once the law get involved and stuff. But like you said, so if you do see that type of change within your child, your first thing is to
take them to the doctor.
Going on? Somebody need to tell me something.
Right.
Like what's going on? And from there, you could, would have found out sooner than what you did. Because he said she was with him in September, and then she just reported this now in October after their little breakup.
And that's what makes everybody question her in the first place.
Yeah, because she said she didn't know at that time, but when she found out, she felt like she had to be a voice for her child. But because your child is underage, I felt like the way, like what we were just saying, that should have never been on social media. Period. Like,
that's probably why people feel like she's doing it for clout.
You should have waited till everything played out. The courts were done. You got your judgment. Everything was done. Then now you come and speak about the situation.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what's going on. Da, 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 da. But going through it, your child is seeing you doing lives, talking about it, and it's too much. Mentally, it's too much. You know what I mean? Like, take care of your child. That's your priority.
I think a lot of these young mothers don't realize like the type of trauma that they put their kids through when they be doing that type of stuff in front of them. For real.
Because even if their peers are gonna see it and they're gonna pick on them, peers are cruel.
Yeah, absolutely right about that one. I would do the whole clip and burn that bitch up and hashtag body bag. Bitch, I won't be doing no lies, bitch. I'm riding around for your ass.
Speaking of
Yeah.
riding around looking for people, did y'all see the live that I posted earlier about the young lady in Louisiana in Baton Rouge, where she said her daughter had got held up at gunpoint at the bus stop. Some dude was trying to rape her in his car.
How old was the little girl?
15.
God damn.
Yeah. And Mama Bell, she said she was riding around looking for him.
Ooh, girl, I've been
Yeah.
doing the same thing. Man, at the end of the day, it looks like the little stuff we were able to do and didn't have any issues. It's like we have to take our kids like 10 steps ahead.
Yep.
Like defense classes, teaching them how to shoot, how to protect themselves, use pepper spray, taser guns, screaming, yelling, the sensor alarms. Like this shit is going so deep, and I only have one child, so I'm like that mom. I try not to hug her because I know what it can do, but I'm always like this. So when you think about stuff like that, it's absurd because I know they had like a scared at school where they were saying there were possible like some threats to the school or whatever. And just sitting at work and my daughter's like texting me, oh, this is what the kids saying, this is what they saying. Like, bitch, hold up, bitch, I'm finna, come on, we finna go. Like, just the thought of that alone, I could not function. I couldn't think about shit.
Yeah.
No, I need to be around my child, I need to be around my child.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. And a lot of us, we do let, parents let their kids walk to school and just thinking, okay, they're going to be okay. They're going to be straight out and make it to work or whatever.
You can't even do that nowadays.
That's what I just came home today. It was like a little bit after 9. I see this little boy. He had to be all of 8 years old walking a dog outside of the gate. And there's no street lights on our thing. Completely dark. I'm like, why would this little kid at this time of night be outside by himself walking a dog? And it's not a big dog, it's a little dog like Bella. What the hell that dog gonna do? So it's just like we just gotta be more mindful, be aware of our surroundings and teaching our kids because they glued to that damn phone. They be like this, next thing by the time they look up, it's already, you know what I mean?
They already gone. Yeah, because she was saying that the daughter was at the bus stop and he was like, I guess his car was there and he pulled the gun out, put the gun to her head and was like, give me that ass. So the little girl was like, no. And he caught the pistol and put it back to her head and was like, give me that ass. And the only thing that stopped him, because I guess in the midst of him saying all of these things to her, he opened up his back door and was going to put her in the back seat of his car. By the grace of God, this man walked outside of his house and like basically disrupted what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And basically saved the little girl and didn't even realize it.
Damn.
So, it's like you definitely got to be mindful, bro. Like that shit crazy.
And they got a really good app, that 360 app. Like if you do not have it, you need to download it because you can add all the family members into it. You can track the phone, you can track locations, like everything. And they also have that little Apple beeping thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's another good thing too.
The little AirTag thing.
Yeah, you can just drop it in the bag or something like that. So definitely, there's a lot of new things that we can do for us to be able to make sure our kids safe. They have even kid little GPS watches you can buy too. Like $70 for like the real little kids that don't have cell phones. Mm-hmm. And they're real cute and look like, fun watches, but it actually has a GPS in it.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of little things for us that we can get. They have the defensive keys too. I see people buy.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about getting some for the girls, but and even with all of that, like, but then with school, so that's the only thing that I'm worried about. Because my kids catch the bus to and from.
Yeah, I just bought like all the little girls that be on my daughter. I bought them all the defensive keychain thing. Got my daughter pepper spray and a taser, and it's just like. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's a lot. And even for us, not even the kids, us too. You can be in a grocery store just throwing little groceries in the back seat, anything.
Yeah.
We just have to be more mindful. And women nowadays, I feel like we're being attacked a lot.
Apparently, we're being attacked for our organs and our melanin.
I wanted to go there, but we can go there a little bit, I guess.
Y'all gonna have to inform me on all this because you know me, I'm like, what? Huh?
Okay, so basically, from what I was seeing, but I when I first seen this was a few years ago, where they was gonna start trying to take black women for our wombs, right? Because they're trying to implant our wombs into transgender women, so they will be able to conceive. I seen this a couple of years ago, right? But then if you look at it right now, where it's like hundreds of thousands of women right now, black women are missing. And there's like, of course, there's no real media on it.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah, there's no media on that shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. I don't know why my camera keeps going out, but yeah, I don't, I know we're going way off topic, but yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sideboard type of thing because I don't know about child.
Yeah, like we could definitely do another episode on it, but that shit crazy.
Wow. Okay, so the moral of this story is we should be more mindful and careful on who we allow around our children. People do show y'all, how y'all doing red flags. People do show signs and red flags, and we tend to ignore. We have to be more observant when it comes to those type of things. And kids show you before things go too far. Like you'll leave them with a person and be like, oh no, mommy, I want to go with you. Oh no, I don't want to stay. They show you little things and we kind of be like, oh no, I'm gonna be right back, stay right here. Just little things, and we just got to be aware of that and having that open dialogue with your kids where they can feel comfortable enough to even tell you anything. So
anything and everything.
So, ladies, if the first thing that you hear is "Good morning, beautiful," red flags, block them.
No, it's Grand Rising.
Oh, girl.
When they say Grand Rising, major red flag.
No, so it's queen.
Oh, yeah.
Queen. Oh my God.
Like nobody has no like authenticity, bro. Like do something different, bro. FaceTime me. Send a video and tell me good morning. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got to be doing the same job, bro. That's why I don't be bothered at all.
Good morning, beautiful. Grand Rising, beautiful.
Toxic.
Hey, queen.
Speaking of toxic, ladies, let's go into the next subject because I think this is a bit much. Real Housewives of Atlanta, the split.
Shout. Nene Leakes. Everyone's really, you guys know who she is. She actually was hosting a radio show with Tigger, and they asked her about, her little castmates. And they asked her who attended Greg's ceremony, and did the women send things. So she went to say that Cynthia, which was her friend, did not come to the ceremony, and that all the women put together to get her flowers. And she didn't understand why when everybody has money. I made it nice and short for y'all because it was way more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So Claudia Jordan, which is another cast member that does not get along with her, went to say that no one had to do anything for her. So she shouldn't, be so mean about what she said about the other cast members. So now the question is, do you feel as if what Nene said was wrong?
I'm conflicted. What about you?
I don't know. I don't watch that show.
Me neither.
Well, okay, so let's just go there.
No. We can talk about it because we don't necessarily gotta watch the show to give an opinion.
Yeah.
So I could agree with Nene to a certain extent because, like you said, like we were talking about it on the phone, where she mentioned about her doing catering, like paying for catering services for them, and she's going all out for them. And then for them to, in turn, when it was her time to just put together $200 for a flower bouquet, I think that was a bit low end because, like, if I'm your friend and I'm going all out for you, what's wrong with you doing the same thing? Now, am I expecting you to do this? No, I'm not expecting you. And maybe that's probably why Nene was upset, because she was expecting them to do that for her because she was doing it for them. But I also would feel like, okay, like for me as a friend, like if I'm going all out for my friend, I would just want my friend to value me the same way that I would value her. And I think, again, like Nene had that problem where she just didn't feel like they valued her as much as she valued them. That's why she probably could
Has
have
she
been a little
talked trash
upset about
about
it.
any one of them at
Huh?
any given time? Has she talked trash about any one of them at any given time?
Oh, of course, absolutely.
All of them did though.
They
What?
talk about each other.
All of them.
But if she doing it the worst, I don't know. From Nene, Big Mouth. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's her. That's probably why they didn't do it.
Yeah, but I don't think outside of what she does, because what she does is TV. She may have a little slick little mouth here and there, but when it comes to the situation at hand, is her husband dying or losing her husband to cancer? All that could have been pushed to the side at the end of the day, because some of those cast members did go through the same similar thing, losing family members and things like that. So I don't think at that point that they should have hold a grudge or, oh, she called me this, she called me that. No, you need to step up, be there for her. You don't necessarily have to be there for her emotionally or whatever, but just show your respect because you guys were, one at one time.
That
You know what
sounds
I
too
mean?
much like right. You know them women petty.
Yeah, the $200, she might be over exaggerated with the price too, so that might be a little shade too. But I think like what she said is she's expressing her feelings on how she felt, and she's in a space right now where she felt like she
She's
should have
grieving
had
too.
more, and I'm a big ass bitch. You feel me? But when it comes to certain things, like I kind of I'm sensitive in a little spaces. Like I would have went and got her some flowers and balloons, and I probably would have came and kicked it with her for a little bit or whatever. Even though we did have those times because of naturally who I am, but I don't think she said nothing wrong. And Claudia, I'm so tired of that little. Oh, I can't stand her ass, but she was.
I don't really like watch Claudia that much. I don't really know much about her, but I do notice like she be in the middle of everything. Like
Yeah, I
Jit
just
be in the middle of a lot of stuff, a lot of drama.
Nene said she be stalking her.
Yeah, she did say that. My stalker. She did say that. So
No, so I think she's just voicing her opinion. She's in a vulnerable place. She's still grieving her husband, and she felt like she should have had more support. Which, like you said, you shouldn't expect anyone to do anything for you because they really don't have to do it. And if a person do it, I think you should be grateful for
doing something out of the kindness of your heart, not because you expect for people to do the same thing
that.
for you.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So that's why I'm with that. So
That's why like she probably just do stuff for show. So that's probably why they did her like that. Because it's not from the heart when she do stuff. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
That could be true.
Yep. So I don't. If that was the case, I don't think they should do it when her husband just died. I would do it like, let's say for example, a
People
birthday
don't
party,
they
a Christmas
don't care.
party.
Them
People
motherfuckers
don't
don't
care.
care.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Well then, bitch, I don't listen. I can't do reality TV bitch. Y'all ain't gonna like me. But
Because all of them, like you said, all of them are petty. All of them everybody talk about everybody. It's just like, Real Housewives of Atlanta is just a whole bunch of drama anyway. So
yeah,
it's always been based off a whole bunch of drama with them black women. So and painting black women into a negative sense where they being catty, they fighting, they doing all kind of crazy junk when it comes down to those type of reality TV shows and stuff.
yeah. I don't see you and Kim is gone. I don't know what's going on with y'all computers.
I don't know. My camera, like I told you, my camera is on like threads. Okay, literally.
And so condolences, what I'm saying, keep your head up and, things will get better. But like we said, don't expect anyone to do anything for you. If they do it, it has to be at the kindness of their heart because no one has to do anything for you if they don't want to.
Agreed. And speaking of black women and keeping them in the positive light, let's go to our next subject. Miss Sheila, Ace Hood's wife, she has a organization called, don't make me butcher it, Curvy Conscience, I think it's called.
Mhm.
Where it is basically an organization strictly for Black women. And a couple of girls on Love and Hip Hop Miami were feeling some type of way because she told them it is only for Black women. It is a space for Black women to be able to heal themselves, and they felt some type of way because they feel like it shouldn't be just for them. It should be for women of what color, I guess, or any type of
It
woman
can be
who has
for
the
whoever she wanted to be for. She created it, it's hers. It can be for whoever she wanted to be for.
Yeah,
right.
so the lady felt like one of the women, Nori or Nori, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but she felt a way as because the way she said it. So as you read the comments, it's like because me and Mia was already talking about it. It's like, why is it that we can't ever have our own spaces? Why do we always have to invite everybody in and everything that we do? Allow us to have our safe haven, our places for us to vent and connect and heal, and because she does a lot of spiritual and yogas and like try to get you into that zenness.
Hmm.
Because when I was telling you, like, you have the Asian culture, it's rare you'll see any of us in there.
You
You
will
know,
never see us in there.
you
Them
have
people low key don't even like Black people. Let's just keep it real. They don't like
listen,
us.
Hispanic people, you
Don't
know what I
low
mean?
they low key don't like us either.
So Jewish, like all those people create their own communities for a reason. Indians, they don't allow us in their spaces. Why is that we always have to open up our spaces for everyone? So
Hmm.
when she checked her, baby, I was thank you. Somebody said it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You create your own platform for women who have Black kids, who are married to Black men and have Black kids, so you guys can have a space for you guys to be able to talk among each other and how to vent and what you guys can do among each other. No, this is not for you, sis. Sorry.
Yeah. I think she checked her in a very good way. Like it wasn't malice. I think it
Mhm.
was like from the heart. I felt like, she just told her straight up and down, like, listen, this respect it. Like either you respect it or you going about your business. Like it is what it is. This is the space that I'm creating for Black women and Black women only. And I felt like I could respect Sheila so much for that because we don't have that space where we could just be able to be us and unite in a positive sense and be able to just heal ourselves from whatever type of traumas we have going on. Like, I'm all for healing. And
Absolutely.
to see like somebody like Sheila to be able to, you know what I'm saying, create a space for us, I think that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And stand 10 toes down about it. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we should let nobody in, period. Like, let it be for what it is. It's for us, let it stay for us.
No, I
Why,
agree.
like you
I
said,
agree.
why do we have to always, open our space up to invite people into our community when we need to be able to love in our community by ourselves? Like, let us heal us and love us and not worry about other communities coming in. Like this Hispanic mom, she's talking about she got Black kids. Okay, well, y'all create a community for that.
Yeah, I
You know
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
saying? Like, I think y'all should have your own, and we have what we got going on. Like, it shouldn't. It's
Because
not.
they create those platforms. I'm gonna just I don't talk a little bit, but they call them women empowerment programs or whatever the hell they'll call.
Hmm.
And for me, I've never attended one. Will I ever do? Probably not. I call it the Mean Girls Club because the people who typically put them together are not about women empowerment, if you get my drift.
I understand your drift.
So for her to have that space, because actually looking it up and see what she does, is truly authentic to the healing process and actually
Absolutely.
empowering us to heal and talk about our traumas and how we deal with them and what are we going to do and stuff like that. So I don't think anyone should be able to come in there because we as a community has endured a lot of things. And we were taught to suppress those feelings because we're strong, we can do it, let's build, da, da, da.
Oh my God, that whole strong black woman shit is so aggravating. I really like, within like the last few weeks to a month, I've learned that I really hate that saying.
Yep.
Oh, you're a strong black woman, you can handle it. But when can I be vulnerable?
Exactly.
When can I be vulnerable? When can I be like everybody? Oh, black women, y'all so hard to love. Y'all so hard to make for you to submit this, that, and the third. But in the same sentence, you want to call me a strong black woman. But a strong black woman can't be submissive at the same time. So you gotta pick, which one you want. You want me to submit to you or you want me to be a strong black woman? Like I really hate that saying. Like I feel like black women we don't have time or the space to be vulnerable, to be submissive, to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? We always have to be in our masculine energy, and it's sickening. Like, trust me, like black women, we want to be in our femininity. Like, I know I do. I would love to be able to be more feminine and to be more loving and more submissive and more vulnerable and more soft, and be softer. But how could I when society wants me to be a strong black woman all the time? Like I'm always having to protect myself.
Yeah.
It irritates the hell out of me. Yeah, I can't stand it.
It is true, and that's why I agree with what she says because we need that. Because it's like we're not allowed to do it, or if we do it, oh, she weak. Just like the young lady that they said committed suicide because she was depressed with the kids and stuff. And
the one in Texas.
Like, oh, why does she have all the kids? Why she this? Why she that? Da, 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 da. It's not about everyone's missing the whole picture. This young woman was not strong enough to handle whatever her situation was, and she had no one to lean on or to be able to have those conversations to steer her in the appropriate direction to get help.
Right.
So this is the platform that she is creating for women to be able to have someone you can reach out to. Oh, can't talk to my best friend, but I can call this girl here.
Right.
She gonna make sure whatever. Because that's the problem too. We want to talk, but then it's like you don't know who to talk to because you don't know where your business is gonna go.
Yeah, you're gonna get judged. You're gonna get talked about. They're gonna dog you down. They're gonna run your name through the mud. And there's just so many different things that we have to worry about when it comes time to like need support.
Yeah.
So we have no other choice but to continue to be a strong black woman, quote unquote. Like I swear I hate that. I hate that term because it's like I'm learning to, like not being okay is okay. It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, and then that's definitely true. That's shout out to James. That's his whole mission, and that's his whole statement for his mentorpreneur thing going on. But men also need to realize, you guys, it's okay for you to be vulnerable. It's okay for you to say, hey, something ain't right. Like, I need to talk to somebody. I need to do something. I need to deal with my childhood traumas and things I've seen or gone through. And because once you unload, you become a whole new person. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. So it's okay for you to have those conversations and those, that dialogue. Just saying.
Yeah, it is. And I feel like we definitely need that. And because Sheila is providing that, and it's okay for it to only be for black women. I stand 10 toes down by Sheila because I respect that so much.
Yeah. And then
usually they were like, okay, well, y'all can come. You give in because we
What
are
we
just welcoming individuals. Like we are welcoming community, but at some point we got to be able to close the door to our house to be like, look, no, let me straighten my house out first before I have any type of company coming in here.
I
And,
agree.
oh, and that's okay.
I
I
like that
respect
analogy.
Sheila for that. Like, yes, tell them, no, bitch, no, you can't come. If you ain't black, you can't come. It's okay for that. Them other
That was a
communities
great
do that.
analogy, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy, sis.
Look, wait, my door's locked. Ain't no company right now. I'm trying to get my house in order.
All of this in order. You
Yeah,
know, it's a conversation that should be had, but a lot of people don't want to have the conversation because we're trying to keep up with social media to keep our, keep the illusion going on that I'm this, I'm that, I got this, I got that. Everyone shows the highlights of
hmm
what they got really going on, and then people who are really depressed look at these highlights and be like, "Damn, my life fucked up.
yeah.
What
Why
am I
I
doing
can't have
wrong?"
this? Why I can't have that? You
And
know
then you
what
put
I'm
yourself in a deeper space, and because you trying to keep up, not knowing you're doing way better than this person that's putting all this stuff on here.
saying?
So you just
Social
got to be
media is definitely a facade, bro. It's
for
not
sure,
real.
for sure.
It's not
People
real.
put up what they want to put up. They make you think what they want to think. There was a post somebody put, it was like social media is not my real life, something else. I forget how it went, but it was something in that nature. And I was like, you know what, it's true because you put up what you want to put up. You
I
paint what
think
you
I
want.
know exactly what post you're talking about.
Yeah. So like when you see these people and they're living and they're doing this and da 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 da, oh, you got that things come with that. So we just got to be careful, and that's just what it is. And it's sad that this is what the world has come to is I'm looking at you to see how I can beat you doing what you're trying to do or trying to do the same thing because I see you getting this. So let me try to do this too so I can do the same thing. It's a
I think
lot.
I found a post. It says, "My social media isn't private. My life is. You don't know me. You know my social media."
There we go. That's perfect.
Yeah,
That is perfect. Like, it's true. Absolutely true. Because you'll see some people on there, you be like, okay, then you turn around, you meet in real life, or you know them in real life, you be like, girl, boy,
You is not living the life you said you're supposed to be living, baby.
why we
What
doing
is
all
this?
that?
hmm
Yeah, so we just got to be careful. And then, a lot of people on there giving information, or they can do this, they can do that, or they this, they that, and, not qualified, and then, scammers. It's a lot of stuff. So you got to be careful and pick and choose what you want to take off of there to entertain.
Absolutely, dog.
Just be
And I just
careful.
feel like, stop trying to follow the Joneses, period. Like
Yes.
live the life you deserve or create the life you feel like you deserve, and then, you know what I mean? As a community, I think the more we start healing ourselves, the better we'll be.
And I agree with that. And my mom always said, don't always try to see or do what other people doing or want what other people have because you don't know what they're doing to get those things. So that's something
Absolutely.
that always stuck in my mind. Like, oh, you can get this. Yeah, I know I can get it, but I don't want it. Just because everybody else is getting it, don't mean I want it.
hmm
So 'cause I always kept that in my mind because I'm like, shit, they might be doing some leak shit or stealing or whatever to get it. And hear me, I'm really literally busting my ass to get it. So now I'm short 1,400 because I'm trying to keep up with you, but you probably got that bill for free or you paid like $5 for it. So you don't ever, and her saying that, that's what always stuck in my mind. So I don't try to do what everybody is doing. I try to create a space for me that I can move accordingly where I'm doing things the right way and not trying to keep up with everybody else.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm trying to teach my kids that.
yeah.
If you can't look at people and say, what it is that they got, you want to have it. You gotta want whatever you feel like you deserve, um, and not necessarily try to follow what everybody else is doing. Lead your own path.
Yeah, that's definitely one good thing to teach the kids because You'll be in a whole lot of trouble trying to keep up with everybody else. A whole lot
I
of trouble.
agree.
So this is the last thing here that we will be speaking about tonight?
Yep, that is the end of our first live, boo boo.
Yes, Mia camera is hasn't been working all night.
I don't know what's going on. Kim got kicked off.
Oh, there she goes. She back. Oh, she went out again.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Listen, like my laptop is really literally holding on the thread. It's just so ghetto. It's just a ghetto. There's nothing else that I could say. But on a positive note, like to recap Sheila's situation, I'm so happy that she, you know, again, she was able to stand up for us, and I stand behind her 10 toes down. Absolutely.
And I am definitely in agreement with that one. So this was just a little trial run or whatever, you know, because we're trying to figure this whole streaming thing, creating a platform. So I'm assuming we're going to do Thursday nights. We don't know yet. We will update you guys, but do please follow the Sassy but Classy podcast on IG, Facebook, YouTube. That's it, right? The email address is in the link in the bio. So if you're looking for promo, we're doing interviews. If you just want to hop in and have a conversation, because we will have a segment. What's the segment called about Ask the Women?
It is called, give me the line.
So that means we bring a male in on the live, and they can ask us any question that refers to women that they.
I think what men want to know.
Yes.
Getting a question from a man, but yeah, I think it was called what men want. Things men want to know.
Yeah, so you ask us any question you want to know about women, and we'll give you our honest opinion. If you like it, if you don't, it is what it is, but you're going to get what you ask for.
Who gives a damn?
Period. So please follow us. I am on Facebook, Pumpkin Spice, take the P out the middle, IG Pumpkin Spice 07, TikTok Pumpkin Spice, Pumpkin 3.spice. I can't put everything the same because people still in the name. And then Twitter is also Pumpkin Spice.
They say if they ain't trying to steal your shit, you ain't doing nothing right, baby.
Period.
Y'all already know it's Samia, your baby daddy favorite bald head. IG is baldhead_redbone. TikTok is Mia Perk T. Facebook is Mia Perk T. And we out.
No, not yet. Please make sure you guys check out her website. Christian.
Oh, yes.
Lashes. She's looking for lash models. And she will be doing the vendor thing. She'll post it on the page.
Yes, I'll post the flyer on the page. I'm doing my first networking event November 21st. Plug that in there. Y'all come see me, support me, check me out. All that good, luscious stuff.
And then we will see you guys next week.
Absolutely.
Sassy but classy. 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 The hottest show you need to watch, you need to listen to. Wednesday night, you all invited to a different view. Man, I bet you get addicted if you see him once. So lock him in and watch, cause you gon' see him twice a month. Beautiful women speaking life and they just conversating. Leave a comment, maybe you can join the conversation. Ain't no filter when you listening to Mia talk. She just say what's on the mind, ain't Mia fault. I can tell you who to like if you need advice. Mix a little bit of life with some pumpkin spice. Shimmy, 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 ya, shimmy, shimmy, who? Just a goddess on the pod, Kimmy Woo. Sassy but classy, 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 sassy but classy.